Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. So I've been wanting to do this for a while. I wanted to review different cryptocurrencies and take a look at their potential and just see, is the hype real, or is there any hype? Or should there be more hype with this particular cryptocurrency? And so my plan over the next several weeks, months, whatever it is to take a deep dive, read white papers, and examine different cryptocurrencies. And so the big one, the first one that I wanted to examine during this time, especially while we're kind of in no man's land with Bitcoin, was Tribe One, aka Haka. Now, about a month ago, people were asking me all about this cryptocurrency because they had heard that it had 100x, 500x, 1000x potential. And I really didn't understand why. Why would this one particular cryptocurrency get that kind of hype from people? And so I wanted to examine this myself, do a deep dive. I read the white paper, I examined the website, I looked at everything, their DeFi platform, all of that. And honestly, can it do a 1000x, a 100x, all that stuff? You know, if we have full-blown alt season, anything is on the table. But as far as my review of this product, I would say that it's a pretty mixed review with one caveat, whatever the word is. Maybe I'll never say that word again. Caveat is it's still a work in process. It's clear to me, especially after reading the white paper, that they're talking about things that they're going to do, not things that they've already done. But they have done some things, and so I want to take a look at it. What about Tribe One sticks out in comparison to some other things? And so you can see on their website, be your own bank, et cetera, et cetera. You could buy this on PancakeSwap, on Uniswap. I'd probably recommend buying it on KuCoin. You can get it on KuCoin, low cap, KuCoin Gem. And even while we're talking about that, you can see that Haka did have a lot of hype. It peaked on what day? November 20th, around Thanksgiving, and then it's been down ever since, which shouldn't be too surprising because of the fact that everything's been down since the middle of November. That we kind of had that fake out, thinking that we were going to have a blow off top in December, and then China stepped in and kind of ruined those plans. But there's some things that are appealing about this. I mean, all right, volume is very low, but volume in comparison to the market cap, 997 million. Now, I did do a little bit more research on this. This is not the actual market cap. It is about $3 million right now. So very low cap gem, which of course means, for it to do a 1000x, it would have to get to $3 billion market cap. Is it possible? I mean, in a world where Dogecoin gets to the number 3 cryptocurrency in the world, I'm not going to say that there's a 0% chance. But what about Tribe One? What do they offer that would be appealing and would stick out from the crowd? As far as just getting there on hype alone, I don't quite see it, but there is a lot of room up. Could it 10x market cap, go to 30 million, especially if we have an alt season? I would say that that's pretty much a given. A 300 million market cap, I'd hesitate a little bit there. I mean, this is very high risk, high reward type thing, and it's not something that I would necessarily buy at this moment. I would wait to see how things shake out with Bitcoin, which is driving the entire market. But back to the Tribe One website. What about Tribe One? They have good backers, good partners, all that stuff. They have an app which is actually very interesting. I mean, the app looks sleek. It looks like a place where you could go, and what could you do on it? You could get loans, you could lend out crypto, you could get staking rewards, you could get farming. There's lots of potential with this app. And so, download the app, check it out. But there are some things about this that I'm really interested to see how this plays out. So first of all, access to NFT-based lending and borrowing. This is kind of yikes. I don't know about this, because what are NFTs going to be like in the bear market? NFTs, I could see NFTs just completely falling off a cliff. So you're going to use an NFT as collateral for a loan. I used to be a mortgage agent, so I understand a lot about collateral. You're going to use an NFT as collateral for a loan. I would not want to be the one lending out my money based on that. Now, as far as I can tell, it's not Tribe One who is lending out, it's peer-to-peer. So there is a sense that, okay, they're not the ones who are going to completely fold. It's the ones taking the risk, lending out their own money. But NFT based lending and borrowing, you can borrow money to buy NFTs. That's oh man, it's going to be interesting to see how this one shakes out. But there's other things, there's other things about this. Their DeFi platform, I'll take a look at that in a second. They have a DeFi platform with interesting staking options, a few, not many. I'm sure they're building that. LTV above 75%. I saw an option above 90%. That's loan to value. That's pretty interesting. Some other things: no KYC, zero collateral lending for masses, loan period greater than 12 months. You compare that to Celsius. Celsius has a 3-year max lending period. So, there's a lot of potential here for the future. And as far as that I can see right now, the thing that would make this stick out to me would be their lending potential, not necessarily their DeFi potential. And so let's take a look at the DeFi cross-chain bridge. This is what I clicked to on their website. I hooked up my MetaMask wallet to it. And you can see here, though, this is pretty interesting. APR 65.54% with staking USD coin. So, a 65.54% return on stable coins, that is something that I'm very interested in finding. What can get me the best return on my stable coins as I'm taking profits throughout the runs and all of that stuff and looking to put it into stable coins and get good returns on that. 65.54% is pretty great. But the reward that you get is not more USD coin, it's bridge, cross-chain bridge cryptocurrency. And so taking a look at cross-chain bridge cryptocurrency, I mean, my goodness, it has very much dumped. It got up to 44 cents. Now it's at 6 cents. It's lost a lot of its value, which again, I mean, it shouldn't be too shocking given the time frame. They got up to 44 cents in November, that same time when it looked like we were about to go off to the races, and then things dumped. But that is quite a dump for cross-chain bridge. So here's something that, all right, what I would expect for this cryptocurrency in the bear market to do is to just flatline. So if I could get 65% returns by staking stablecoins in the bear market and get something that flatlines, I'm actually okay with that. It's a risk. I'd rather get USD coin returns, but if I can get something that will just straight up flatline, and I could cash out very often back into USD coin and stake that more, then that's something potentially that looks pretty good. Now, listen, there's only 4 options right now: earn bridge with wrapped ETH, earn bridge with more bridge. So, excuse me, there isn't a ton going on here. The pools are not, it doesn't even show you the staking rewards. And so it's one of these things where it's like, okay, the DeFi platform looks okay. I mean, there's nothing particularly special about this, but I am curious about the lending. So NFT lending, we already talked about that. Poloka loans, loan to value up to 90%, automatic approval, no credit checks, zero fee and flexible payment, optional insurance coverage through our DeFi insurance partner, Lite loans, tailor-made loans, optional insurance, Mana loans, low to zero collateral loans. I tried looking up information on this because this is the intriguing thing for me about this. I would very much rather take out loans in at any point, use my crypto as collateral than I want to see what DeFi offers in the future. And this may end up being a leading indicator, not a leading indicator, just a leader in the sphere, in the ecosystem. Haka could end up being a leader in that. So I'm trying to find information about this. I'm still looking. I'd love to find more. I looked all over the place. The white paper didn't really have a whole lot of information about it. It left some. There was just I want more information. And so that's kind of where I am right now. And that's honestly where I am with a lot of cryptocurrencies. Does this have potential to grow as a DeFi platform, as a lending platform? It certainly does. We are in the very early stages. And so as far as a 1000x, that seems very unlikely to me. Potentially a 10x, yeah, sure. If Bitcoin gets on a run throughout 2022 and gets to, you know, six figures, could this 10x? I could see it 10x, yeah. If it could a 100x, could it do a $300 million market cap? Anything's on the table. But again, this is a high risk token. I don't see anything about this that particularly stands out that I would ever label it as a 1000x or even a 100x. You know, maybe at the very end, if we have some kind of massive alt season, then sure, I could see this doing very well. But even then, you got to think about timing the peaks, and you're not going to be able to time the peak. The peak will be a flash in the pan, and then it'll dump really hard. And this is a cryptocurrency that I do not want to be holding at all in the bear market. So should you buy Haka now? I mean, I'd wait to see how things play out with Bitcoin. You know, if Bitcoin can get back, you know, if we're at a bottom with Bitcoin at $46,000 on December 20th, 2021, then maybe the time is good for an investment into Tribe One, into Haka. But it just depends. Where are we? Where are we in this cycle? You know, but at some point, yeah, I do think that this would be good to throw something at not a huge portion of your portfolio. If you have like a 5% or 10% of your portfolio moon bag position, then this might be worth putting something at. But you've got to be patient, especially now, because this could bleed so much more than it has now, this and cross-train bridge. But that is all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed. And again, I am planning on reviewing plenty of different cryptocurrencies. And so if there is a cryptocurrency you want me to look up, then please, you know, let me know in the comment section or on my Twitter account, WWBitcoin. And if you enjoyed this content, I will be coming out with much more content. Smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment in the comment section. Otherwise, I will be seeing you in another video.